Tucson,
an Arizona Lotus Corp radio station.
you want it, you got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Wednesday, August 20th. Good morning, Yas Money.
Good morning, Beefy.
And good morning and happy birthday, Tucson. Tucson, Arizona, celebrating their 250th birthday today. Did you know that?
No, I was confused. I was like, wait, my birthday's not till Monday.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, good. I'll write that down. That your birthday is Monday. Who looks older, Tucson or you? Well, Tucson.
You keep that comment to yourself. You make sure you answer that right.
Oh, well, Tucson does look younger than 250 years. I'll say that. Yeah. So congratulations on that, in fact, actually. And we're coinciding in two big days. Well, one day most people don't care about, and that's National Radio Day. So today is National Radio Day, and it's Tucson's 250th birthday. And we are an awesome morning show in Tucson on the radio. Coincidence?
I think not.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, with 250 years, of course, Hotel Congress is doing like a celebration this weekend. It's somewhat of a birthday party, but the exact anniversary of Tucson's founding was not only today, it's actually going to be, I think, tonight. Is there an actual time that I'm seeing? Maybe not a time, but it was today, August 20th in 1775. They said, Tucson, be a town. And then we said,
get
cool.
It done.
Yeah, we're going to start riding around horses here. And then eventually those horses will create trails. And then eventually, in hundreds of years, we'll just pave asphalt over the said trails and call them roads. And they won't really have any like rhyme or reason as far as direction or where you want to go. And
they thought about all of that.
Yeah. You just say, hey, this drunk horse kept going, east to west to north to the south. And on this trail, he was, a little off in the head, and eventually he created a trail. We paved over. We call it River Road, and it's great. Things like that.
I would never have you plan anything if that's how you think planning goes.
Well, that's the way I believe that these streets are made, man. All right. Also, it'd be a National Radio Day. And of course, KFMA goes way back. We know we're going to be reminiscing about some of the legacy of KFMA tomorrow when we talk to comedian Dan Soto.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Dan's going to be popping on the podcast broadcast. And Dan used to be a DJ here on KFMA.
Heard.
So him coming back and doing the show at Rialto Theater, which is coming up in October for his Golden Retriever tour, is somewhat of a homecoming for him.
Yep.
And I know that he has fond radio memories as well. Here's some stats about radio as we know it. In a recent poll, 71% of drivers say that they listen to the radio in their car, which is legit. People still do listen to the radio. You're hearing this now. All right. And 67% say they listen to the radio every day. Nerds. And 48% said that they love to sing along to the radio. So that leads me to a question, I think. What's the first song that, and 600 KFMA, 605-362, what's the first song that you fell in love with by hearing it on the radio first? You remember back in the day, we used to like take cassettes and record the radio for upcoming songs, right? So what's the first song that you remember falling in love to by hearing it on the radio and maybe even recording it onto cassette tape from the radio, hoping that the DJ doesn't talk over the ramp?
Okay, first of all, I was young.
Okay.
I loved hip hop and R&B.
Okay.
It was R. Kelly Ignition.
Oh, no. Oh, that didn't age well at all. That did not age well at all.
It was that and Hey Ya. That's the ones that I started to record first.
All right. Well, let's go to the phones. And that was terrible. Let's see. Rockwell 2.1. Who's this?
My name's Ian. How you doing, you fucking fed?
Whoa, dude. All right, got to hang up on you, Fed. All right. Rock 1 2.1. Who's this?
Hi, this is Dana.
Dana, what's going on?
Not much, just driving to work.
Yes. So, what was the first song that you fell in love with on the radio?
Face Down by Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
Face Down. Nice. In fact, actually, you know what?
Young.
Yes. I wonder if I still have that in my playlist. In fact, because that's a fantastic song. Still a KFMA artist. And give me a second. Ian kind of threw me off with throwing a. You didn't hear Ian, but I was called a Fed first thing in the morning. Am I a Fed?
It's only 6:08. It's
okay.
fine.
All right, Face Down. Hold on, I'm typing with one hand. Oh, it'd be so awesome if I had it in my playlist, because then I would just play it right now. Oh my God, I do. Okay, so you fell in love with this song.
God,
What year? What year was it?
Oh God, like 05, 06.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been officially 20 years, so that makes it cool again. That's how it works, right?
Vintage.
The nostalgia rules.
Yes.
So I appreciate your call. And in honor of, National Radio Broadcasting Day, we're going to play the song that you first fell in love with by listening to the radio, Face Down by Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course. All right, let's have a good day together. We got your morning morning coming up next. I'll be Vegan Presents. Keep it right here on Rock 1 2.1. All right, we are back here live, and let me just showcase this before we get into our morning moron and everything else. Yes, the first thing that happened to me in the morning was getting called a Fed by Ian.
No, you got called
an effing Fed. Yeah.
Fed.
Yeah, an effing Fed. First off, let's welcome Shelbie from Tucson Comic Con joining us in the studio. Good morning, Shelbie.
Hello.
Welcome to the podcast broadcast. And when we get on the air, we're going to talk all things Tucson Comic Con, what to expect here for the tailgate, which we'll be broadcasting live at, and of course, the actual Comic Con. And everyone likes the panels and the autograph sessions and stuff. So we got some icons that are going to be in the mix. But this Ian guy called me up and I'm like, oh, right off the bat, I got some beef. Okay. I opened up the phone saying, what was the first song that you recorded off the radio? Right. Because that used to be a thing. Should I never ask the
No.
Yeah. Did you ever record a song off the radio there, Shelbie?
I can't say that I have.
Okay. She's young. All right. So, so we asked this question. We got good answers, but yeah, I answered Ian's phone call right off the bat. How you doing? You fucking Fed? Emily. So I'm like, I had to hit my dump. I wasn't necessarily happy about that. But then, of course, he didn't block his number. So I called him up and I was like,
he sure did.
Yeah.
He called him right back.
Yeah. And and I blocked my number because I didn't need Ian to have my personal cell phone number. But I'm like, what the hell? Here's the phone call. I did record it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you, okay.
Yeah. So, because I'm like, what's going on here? Let's see if you could hear Ian. Ian, what was that all about, dude?
So, I understand that on the radio, you have to deal with FCC guidelines, correct?
Yes.
Well, what happens if you don't have to deal with FCC guidelines? Do you like that limitation on your show?
Oh my God.
So what? So you trying to be an ally, or are you trying to get me in trouble with the FCC? Now we have a dump button, so unfortunately nobody heard that over the air because there's a safeguard for that, right?
There is a safeguard. What's your delay?
It's
Well,
none
don't
of
tell.
your fucking business. Ian.
Okay.
What are you trying to do to me? Why are you trying to be an enemy to me,
5
dude?
seconds?
Right. So, yeah, I'm not going to tell him my delay. The conversation goes on a little bit more. Yeah, he was on one this morning. And I'm like, are you anti-Fed? And here's the reality of it as well. Like, yeah, the FCC, the federal, communications guidelines, whatever, do apply to the media that is radio and, traditional television.
Yeah.
Right. But with the internet culture and streaming and everything else, those rules are changing. So obviously when we do what is like the best of both worlds, which even my company doesn't necessarily understand.
Sure.
Because they wanted me to put together like an air check for potentially expanding the show. And I put together a little sizzle reel of the podcast broadcast. And in it, there's a couple like expletives and they're like, oh my God, they don't get it. But I'm like, we live in a very uncensored world.
They let Pat McAfee curse.
Yeah, but not on
they'll dump
ESPN.
it. No, well, he gets away with it sometimes.
You see what happens?
There's a mute button that they press
right
for that because it's being streamed on YouTube as well.
Yes, what McAfee does is exactly what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
So he's doing a podcast broadcast on ESPN. So he'll be on ESPN, and then they'll keep the conversation going on their YouTube, where they can then curse and be in an uncensored realm. We're very much the same, same mentality and everything. We live in an uncensored world like that. But on radio, you still got to play by those rules. It's FCC guidelines.
But also, it's 6 a.m.
Yeah, dude. And for him to call in, you need to burn the system down. Like, no, dude, I'm not in a position to burn the system down. And I already have a workaround. Nobody's censoring me at all.
Listen, we get the fight. We get your message. But it's like, don't come on here and do that.
Yeah.
We're not trying to start off the day like that. Why are you angry?
Yeah, and why are you trying to get me in trouble?
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing to you, Ian.
If you enjoy the show, enjoy the show.
Yeah, and apparently he did. He was an ally, supposedly, and he appreciates what we do. I'm like, don't you can't curse out the feds through my platform, because I'm not going to allow it, unfortunately. But you could hit up the podcast and curse out the feds all you want. You want to get me shadow banned on YouTube? Yeah, fuck us all, right? Let's all not succeed together. But no more F words here for the time being, because we got Shelbie representing the Tucson Comic Con.
Howdy.
Yeah, yes. We're getting on the air here right now. Now, Shelbie, you look like you're 3 feet tall on this stream. You you might want to stand for the stream, but no. All right. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're live on the podcast broadcast, and, I'm blessed to be surrounded by awesome women. And we're going to have Krystal Soto from IFL coming in here in a minute as well, with coffee, talking about the big championship game this Saturday. The next 2 weeks at the TCC, I love to see. Right? Because that's my home away from home. I'm the arena host for the Tucson Roadrunners, along with Yas Money and Krystal.
Yeah.
And, I know the staff there well. Everybody that works at the TCC, I love when they get extra hours, and especially when we have really cool events happening. And, of course, this weekend has got the championship game. And then next weekend, for Labor Day weekend, it's the return of the annual Tucson Comic Con. And that's what Shelbie's in studio for, is she's going to give us like a rundown of what we can expect, and some of the panelists and announced guests that are going to be happening at this year's Tucson Comic Con. Is it safe to say this year is bigger than ever?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's our Sweet 16. We're taking over the arena. We're expanding our exhibit hall, almost doubling it.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about all that and what kind of guests are going to happen here right when we return. But we're keeping the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. We're going to pull up the website as well and geek out with some Ninja Turtles. Because we got the Ninja Turtle actors there. Did you see that? They're going to be dressed
excited.
in turtle gear.
I was too busy seeing this picture of Eric Estrada. Estrada.
You need some water? You seem dehydrated. You're so thirsty.
What are you talking
All
about?
right. Well, join us, youtube.com/beefvegan, or stick around because we're going to give you all the details you need to know after Sleep Theory Static on Rock 102.1 KFMA. You think Eric Estrada's still probably good looking at this age?
No, he's not.
That headshot's probably got to be like 10 years ago. I mean, he's still a good looking man regardless, right?
Anytime I find headshots of anybody, I'll look them up again and be like, all right, where was a recent selfie?
Yeah.
All right, that's who we're meeting.
Well, let's go look at his Instagram.
Okay. All right. I'll pull up Eric Estrada right now.
Switch out headphones real quick.
Can you do it? Well, you can do it on the main one.
On
You
this
gonna
one?
switch out headphones? Can you not hear me?
This one's cutting out. I think the wire's a little loose.
Okay. I'll allow you to do that. Well, while you do that, and we pull up Eric Estrada's thing, we did Morning earlier, and in case you missed it, it went a little something like this. Check it out. On KFMA, let's get you caught up in Club Random, some headlines here that's happening around the world, just to keep you in the know. Let me ask you this, Yas Money. How many different subscriptions do you believe you have that you have to spend money on a month?
I want to say maybe like 7.
7. Yeah, it adds up, right?
Yeah.
Would you ever pay for a subscription for your car? Like you got like a satellite radio subscription or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Now,
Although I like satellite radio, but it's like,
yeah. Would you ever pay for a subscription for your car just for your car to go faster?
No, I'm okay.
Well, that's what Volkswagen is introducing and hoping its customers will do. They introduce a monthly fee for its electric cars where people have to pay extra to unlock the full horsepower. This is a real thing. And they're only doing it in the UK for now. You'll get around 15% more horsepower for $22 a month. So they're like, hey, you want this like golf cart or do you want like a car? And for $22 extra a month, you'll be able to get up to car speeds as opposed to puttering around in your a little like sweet electric Jetta.
I feel like they could afford it.
I don't know. I mean,
No?
the Volkswagens. It's not like it's Mercedes, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's not the most expensive cars in the world. No disrespect to all my Volkswagen owners out there, but you know.
I feel like that's what's driven the most over there.
Okay, yeah, potentially, but still, I mean, the problem is it's just another subscription that they have to keep like bilking us out of. Why don't you just give us a flat rate? You know, and include it in the car sale in general, and I have full horsepower instead of basically, you know, like castrating my car and be like, for $22 a month, you get your nuts back. That's not cool.
Yeah, for $22 a month, you can go over 55.
Yeah.
That's
See,
insane.
Exactly. See, now I knew I could convince you. In fact, this whole segment is just me convincing Yas. All right, airlines can now face lawsuits over something that I actually agree with 1,000%. Windowless window seats. You ever been on an airplane thinking that you have the window seat and then you find out that you're basically stuck next to a wall wedged in between where there's a window kind of in front of you and a window kind of behind you, but you don't have a full window. Mm-hmm. But you pay some places.
I need a discount.
All right. Well, those were the headlines, but we'll get back to that here in a second. Did you share the screen?
I thought I did.
No, you didn't. Keep going.
Okay, so share screen.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yeah, we're back on.
Okay.
Rockwell 2.1 KFMA. That is not the screen that I'm seeing just yet here. Yes. Let's see if I pull this up so share the other screen because that's my email.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you'll get it. And when I see it, then we'll pull it up. We're looking up Eric Estrada's.
Do you see it now?
Let's see. Yes. Okay. His Instagram page, because Eric Estrada is going to be one of the guests that's signing up. And then we noticed his headshot. All headshots, of course, look great. Even Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, so we have obviously we got to have a wrestling icon there. Last year was Jimmy Hart. That was cool. Sergeant Slaughter, for me personally, I loved Sergeant Slaughter not as a wrestler. I loved Sergeant Slaughter as an icon of the 80s. This is how old I am. Okay, so he was Mr. G.I. Joe. I had a Sergeant Slaughter G.I. Joe character, right? Mm-hmm. I had the Sergeant Slaughter Warthog tank, like as far as all the toys are concerned.
Nerd.
And I know. And on top of that, I remember seeing Sergeant Slaughter. This was like a monster truck show, right? I remember seeing Sergeant Slaughter and a team of his crew, whoever they may be, other G.I. Joes, do a tug of war with Bigfoot, the monster truck. And guess what, Yas?
What?
They won.
Oh.
That's right. Sergeant Slaughter's so strong, he could out tug of war Bigfoot, the monster truck. And so that was just part of his entire,
we need him at the front line.
Yeah, he was. He was at the front line fighting, Cobra Commander. Yeah. And of course, he was a professional wrestler as well, headlining WrestleMania, going up against Hulk Hogan. So Sergeant Slaughter, iconic as part of that. But that's not all. Who else are the guests that people can get autographs from at the Tucson Comic Con there, Shelbie?
Aside from Sergeant Slaughter, it's also a big year for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Well, is the Last Ronin, is that coming out this year?
You know what? I'm not sure.
I've been reading a lot of things. I'm sure one of our streamers know, but you're going to have the original Turtles. Yeah. Are these guys the actors who played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And which movie? 1, 2, 3, 4? Any of those?
Yeah. So all these actors were in the suits for definitely the first movie. Leif Tilden and Michelin Sisti were in the second one as well.
Nice.
And then we also had, I believe it was Josh Pius, who also voiced the turtle for the movie. So yeah, 35th anniversary of this iconic movie.
Yeah, while we're going down memory lane, all right, let me tell you another geeky story of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Why
when it first
are you looking
came
at
out.
me while you're telling this?
Because I'm like, yes, this is the person you became friends with. When the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out, it was such a big deal, big buzz, right? My mom had a copy machine at the time in our apartment complex, and I took all the different graphics from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies, and I would copy them, and I sold them throughout my neighborhood as like bootleg images, right? And then I took the profits and went to Peter Piper Pizza and had a pizza party. But I remember one mom being so upset. She was physically upset that I jacked her son Andre of like $5 worth of very bad copies of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
You did what you had to do.
I did. I was a hustler.
Hustling
Yeah.
as a kid.
Right. But that movie, I watched that movie, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so many times while eating bagel dogs after school. I can't even tell you. Yeah. Like legitimately. So, this is my childhood coming to life, and the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle actor is going to be there. Who else?
You can meet all of them on Saturday and Sunday. We also have Kevin Eastman, who is the co-creator of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and still working on Last Ronin. As we mentioned.
Nice. Yeah.
So he will
awesome.
also be there on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, so those two are only on Saturday and Sunday. So the Tucson Comic Con is Labor Day weekend, which is Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday, but not on Monday. It's important to note.
Correct.
It's not on Monday.
Not on Monday.
Not an actual Labor Day.
Yes.
All right. So who else is going to be there as far as autographs that we could get?
Oh, yeah. Let's run through. We got Kevin Forey, know him from Dawn of the Dead, Devil's Rejects, Lords of Salem.
Oh, yeah.
On that horror kick, we also have Christine Elise.
Nice.
You know her from Child's Play, Chucky, Beverly Hills, 90210.
I crushed on her so hard that I probably won't get an autograph from her because I would probably make it weird.
You want a hug?
I
That's
do.
what security's for.
Yeah, that's the security's for. Would you suggest that we don't ask for hugs when we're going for autographs?
I say you can always ask. Just make sure you ask.
Make sure you
before
get a
acting.
yes.
Yeah.
Make sure you get a yes.
Eric Estrada will definitely charge extra for that. So, yes, you better save up now. 'Cause
Listen.
I know you want an Estrada hug.
I'm
Yeah, you
good.
do.
It's not Pedro Pascal.
You want an Estrada tostada. All right. All right. And is there still like early bird tickets available here for the Comic Con?
The early bird tickets unfortunately ended, but you can still get your tickets online right now. Doing that will save you waiting in the ticket line to get in. You get that on our website. It's going to be available for either the full weekend. You can do daily passes. Of course, just an FYI, kids 9 and under are free.
Yeah, that's
Don't
nice.
worry about them.
Yeah, it's a family event.
Oh, it's
Yes.
perfect.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it is great to get your tickets online ahead of time because you don't want to stand in line, especially if you're in full cosplay.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of cosplay, is there any type of, contesting that's happening as far as people dressing up that people can win for this year's Comic-Con?
For sure. So, as most people know, for a lot of conventions, they have Comic Con like a cosplay contest.
Yeah.
For us, we are hosting our cosplay contest on Saturday night for adults
Okay.
and on Sunday morning for a youth costume contest.
Nice.
For all of these, they're going to be held at the Leo Rich Theater. So, it's going to be a really nice setup. Get that full display of the costumes on stage.
Oh, you guys are legitimately just taking over everything TCCC. TCCCCCC.
A lot of CCC.
Everything we can get our hands on.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that. Okay. What about panels? Do we have panels happening this year?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Our panels are going all day during the convention. There's anything from crafting panels to learn how to do things. There's folks that are talking about their favorite films. There's folks talking about RPGs. And on top of that, we also have spotlight panels for all of our guests. So
nice.
all those stars, celebrities, comic book guests, everyone and anyone in between, they will also have their own spotlight panels. So you can check out the full programming on the website right now.
Yeah, the website again is
TucsonComicCon.com. So that's TucsonComic-con.com.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of letters. But yeah.
Yeah,
TucsonComicCon.com.
I
Yeah.
wrote that down.
Yeah. Also, I love that you have a Dave Barclay, who's a puppeteer on Saturday and Sunday. And some of the people that are the characters he's puppeteered, like in the movie Labyrinth and Dark Krystal, all things Jim Henson related, right?
Yes.
Little Shop of Horrors, Muppet Christmas Carol, Lost in Space, Flintstones, Viva Rock Vegas, even helping be the puppeteer for Jabba the Hutt in Return of the Jedi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. And a big one. He, of course, did Yoda in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
And he's bringing Yoda.
Yeah,
So see
Yoda.
the man and the Yoda.
Wow. Yoda coming to the
I mean, we will be.
Comic-Con,
Wait,
yes.
when is that? Let me write that down.
Saturday and Sunday only.
Saturday and Sunday only. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So Barclay will be there on the 30th and the 31st. Convention, of course, is going from the 29th through the 31st.
Oh, you know what? As I'm looking at the Sergeant Slaughter thing too, I bet you there's going to be like a Sergeant Slaughter. It's probably going to cost me an arm and a leg for a GI Joe thing. Hold on a second. Yes, we'll grab her in a second.
Okay.
I could probably buy a G.I. Joe character of Sergeant Slaughter at the Comic Con and then try to get him to sign it.
Oh, for sure. We have vendors for anything and everything.
Don't act like you don't have it at home.
I don't. I can't find it. You know, I had it. I had like 3 of them. Sergeant Slaughter was my favorite G.I. Joe. It's going to be weird when I tell him this because tears will be in my eyes. But all right. Well, yes, we're going to continue to talk about Tucson Comic Con, and we're grabbing up Krystal to talk about the IFL tailgate that's happening this Saturday as well, and give you an opportunity to win tickets for both events. So stick around. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA, or join us on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan.
Beef vegan.
Clear. All right, go ahead and do that. And then as we get ready for Krystal to come back in earlier this morning, I did a song. Yes, I did. And it was about Gary, the Coffin Confessor. Coffin confessing is a side hustle that Gary's been doing. He's basically a guy that will like straight up say, I will tell all your secrets after you're dead at your funeral. And I made a jingle for him in case you missed it. Went a little something like this. Check it out. Frequently to be what he calls himself as a coffin confessor. Yeah. So Bill's side hustle is he is a coffin confessor. The job where basically people hire him to attend someone's funeral and reveal personal secrets to their loved ones for a fee. Yes. So basically when someone's dying and they know they're dying, they'll hit up Bill and say, okay, after I die, I need you to tell my wife I've been cheating on her. Right.
Okay.
Or something like that. And he gets that fee is around $6,700. So Edgar is hired to share final thoughts of the dying person, whatever they want to say. And sometimes that means revealing shocking truths.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that means middle fingers up.
Okay.
You never know. Right. And I'm like, that's clever as hell, Bill. You have everything down with the exception of like a catchy jingle or something. Right. You're going to hate this.
Oh, no.
Because I got a jingle for Bill here.
I like this track.
Thank you. Modest Mouse is coming to the Rialto soon. This is my Modest Mouse impersonation.
Oh my God.
I walk in the wake like a mic check testing. Name's Bill Edgar, like Coffin confessing. 600-700 and I'll wreck your reception. Your secrets hit harder than a priest with a weapon. Dad ain't your dad, that's the mailman, bro. Mom's Bridge Club, nah, that was a cam show. Uncle Joe got a tramp stamp, butterfly, and grandma hit the bottle till the day that she died. I ain't sugarcoating nothing, spit what they paid, like bury me deep and tell my mistress I stayed. One dude said, blast Nickelback when I'm gone, and another whispered, tell my son his mom's not his mom. It's Coffin Confession, the truth gets raw. I air your dirty laundry in front of them all. Say it with flowers, say it with the tears, the voice of the dead cutting through the years. Coffin Confessions, the truth gets raw. That's all, dude. So that's like a good jingle that Bill should do, right?
I mean, no. A jingle is quick and fast. This was you put on an album.
I'll go fast. A boss left a note, said I stole from the till. Your cousin confessed I'm addicted to pills. Your sister said, yeah, I hooked up with your man. And your brother sold the house for the ink hit the hand. This ain't Hallmark, homie. Don't do polite. I'm the ghost in the room that ruins your night. So book me early if you're done with pretending. Coffin Confessor, I'll talk when you're ending.
I like that last part.
I'll talk when you're ending.
Okay.
Coffin Confessions, the truth gets raw. I air out your laundry in front of them all. You say it with flowers, you say it with tears. I'm the voice of the dead, cutting through the years. Okay, that's it.
I like that last part.
Thanks. You're goth. I knew you were a closet goth. That's what it was.
Oh, for sure. I was emo. I had the big hair. I had the bangs.
Nice. Oh, there you go. So that's a jingle for Bill Edgar's The Coffin Confessor. All right. He said this is more like a deathbed infomercial. Yes. As Yas was into it, surprisingly enough. And please welcome back Krystal to the show. I
don't know if I can hate you anymore after hearing that. Like
I know.
the vibes were all love.
They were the Coffin Confessor. I was channeling my inner Robert Smith. I was doing it for my emo kids out there.
But there's a backstory to the song. Is like the song is dedicated to the guy who's being hired to be told the deepest, darkest secrets from people that are on their deathbed.
Yeah, his name's Gary,
and he
and
goes
he's
to the
Australian.
services,
Yes,
and confesses all this
for $7,500, something like that. He'll go to funerals and then confess any kind of secrets from beyond the grave. So he'll go up and be like, "Oh, by the way, a message from your husband. He's been cheating on you." And
17 kids.
yeah, stuff like that. So I was like, we'll make that a little song. And as obviously I've not been getting the best responses from these songs I've been doing lately, surprisingly enough. And but I did get some messages here that was like, from Shake and Bake, who said Coffin Confessions was actually a heater. Right.
The vibe was good. Beef. I was doing a little shimmy in here. I was
the
like,
track
okay.
was good. The track was good.
Yeah, but I didn't make the track.
Well,
that's the thing.
problem.
I jacked the track, and then
You know what though? I could tell you were in a zone, right? Like
it was when he grabbed the microphone,
Yes.
dude. When he I looked up microphone. I was like, where did that come
And you know what they
I
say?
have it ever just in
Oh, see,
case.
look at- see what I
and
mean?
then I could just I have my echo. I have different effects I could use, but that's
it's
that's what I
Jay.
hear.
It's Jay Morgan.
You have to
Can
keep
I
in
get
mind,
a ha?
you're
ha?
making music for yourself.
Oh, I
People
know.
will just come to it if it speaks to them. If you try to please everybody,
No, I know.
it's not gonna work.
No, I tried to do one last week, and Mari hates it. She hates rap, right, in general. And I know she's my metal chick, my metal mom. And I did a song based off of gaslighting friends, right? And I got into it because I've had gaslighting friends, right? So I came across a list of signs that, friends will gaslight you. And I'm like, oh yeah, because gaslighting is such a popular term these days, but usually utilized in relationships, romantic relationships. But what people don't realize is gaslighting happens in work relationships and also just...
Yeah, right here, me and you.
I'm not gaslighting you.
No,
I never gaslight you. No, it's in your head, baby.
What is he
See?
doing right
See?
now?
Okay. There it is.
So
the song's about you.
No, okay. Look, to recognize gaslighting is to prevent you from gaslighting, right? So I did this song, and then I tapped into, put a couple people on blast that were on the show before that have gaslighted me, right? I was like, it's a good opportunity to stir up some shit, create some drama, if you will. And I got super into it. And crickets, and then people are just like, not really, not
really.
Yeah.
Like, then it wasn't for you.
Yeah. And so, but
Listen, you bring out that mic anytime, I will smile and laugh.
Well, that's good. No, and part of the charm of these clips, if I do clip them, is just zooming in your face and your utter embarrassment for me in the moment, which makes it funny.
You know what she looked like? You know when you're planning a dance with your cousins so you can stay the night, and you're like, all right, we got to go do this for my mom so that she could see our dance. Yas was the mom at the time, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, how much time?
You did it.
I like that you like it. I like it.
Did you guys have fun doing it?
Yes.
You made it.
Yeah. So that's kind of the thing. But and this is just like a testament to my my drive is that no matter how many times I fail, I'm like, let's do it again, right? So I failed miserably on Thursday.
Self-awareness.
Friday.
I'm trying to be.
Yeah, right.
But
Same thing.
I hate when you do these songs.
Yeah?
I hate when you do your chat song.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't hate this one?
You know that.
Okay.
I didn't hate this.
Is this a confession set? Oh, good.
I know.
See, I'm wearing you down.
There was another one you did. That
Mayday was
like,
a banger. Mayday was a banger, Yas. And I actually got good response off that.
Not
And
for
I'll
me.
play it back in May. Your lack of response was
A
part.
response enough.
Yeah.
Right?
In fact, I'll pull this up real quick.
Don't pull it up.
Yes, dude. For Krystal, just to refresh her memory, and for Shelbie, because she doesn't know
I need to
that
feel
she's
it.
Thank
I
you.
want to feel it.
yeah.
You
you're-
can
Bring
tell
us
him
in.
to stop whenever you want. Okay.
I'm only gonna play a little bit of it because we got to get back on the air. We're gonna talk, Comic Con, of course, And then the tailgate's what we're going to talk about next, and then we're going to circle back with Comic-Con. But I made this for all the May memes out there, okay? Right? So, like every May, 4th of July, you're going to get, it's going to be May, blah, 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 right? Mayo de Mayo with the...
Don't disgrace my instinct here.
Right.
You say it with so disgust.
Yes.
Gonna be May.
Exactly. So this is... I hate it so much.
I cultivated a song to share with you right now to the beat that you're hearing in the background. You want to hear it?
No.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyways. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. May Day. Because I hate these memes. Yas Money. Look, I got to change my voice for this, but you're going to dig it. Check it out. It's a banger. May I speak? Yes. May I vent? May I ask what this month ever meant? May I live without cringe content? May I scroll just once unbent? May the 4th, oh, that again. Not again. May I puke in a pad one tent? May the memes all melt in shame. Or may your puns get banned by name. Every single post is pain. Mayonnaise jokes, bro, stay in your lane. May I offer you a Jedi pun? Nah, may I offer you a silent gun? Blah! Mayweather fighting on, fighting y'all. May I suggest that you delete it all? May I survive without hearing it's gonna be May? Or may your playlist rot away? May Day, May Day, May Day, May Day. You think these May memes make my brain decay? That's it. So,
Wait, but the ending, wasn't there something at the end?
yeah, it gets there in the end, but we're on the air in like 20 seconds, and the end is
May Day.
Yeah. And that was still a heater. Okay, we still had good clicks on that and good views. And I didn't think it was my worst song. But you think it was terrible?
It's an earworm.
Oh,
that's what I think.
Earworm's not good.
May Day.
That's in there.
Rock on 2.1 campaign. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. I had false bravado going into this clip I was sharing with Krystal Soto here, who is a radio professional as well. And, she knows good music, right? She represents like classic hip hop and things like that. She's also with the IFL. So I'm like, yeah, I want to play her one of my hit songs that Yas didn't like, but she didn't know what she's talking about. And apparently that's the consensus. Earworm is how you describe it.
I'm gonna challenge you, Beef. I'm gonna challenge you right now to create a song for the tailgate, and you have to perform it at the tailgate.
No.
I'm challenging you now. No, don't say no.
Look at now he's saying no.
Yeah.
Now he wants to say no to me. No, Yasmin said no. I guess I can't.
I could make that song by the end of the podcast, honestly.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Yeah, it's going to be terrible, though. And as long as I got Yaz's facials reactions in the video, then it'll be worth it, because that's the comedy aspect of it. I'm sorry. I thought May Day was a banger. Shelbie, you represent Tucson Comic Con. You know all things like arts, passion.
I plead the 5th.
I feel that
you plead the 5th.
Should,
you couldn't even
believe
plead
in
the
what
May
they
4th?
do, but, it can use his ringtone.
Hey, I'll take ringtone. All right. Well, and it was the song was the concept of I was tired of the played out May memes.
Yes.
Right.
I need the purpose.
All right, fine. So Coffin Confessor was a better song out of those two?
Yeah. Banger.
Wow. See, you know what?
That's crazy.
I will take Yaz's opinion because she hates all of it.
Yeah, she does.
So if she says one is good,
I know.
give it a listen.
It's funny too, because I'll get messages from listeners being like, "Still not as good as Hawkbuckers, man." So like, so we have one song. I'm like, "Oh, am I a one hit wonder?
Wow.
No hit, one hit wonder?
A novelty, Beef Vegan, a novelty."
Yeah, look, and I like Arnaldo's comment. I support beef. No matter how bad. That's right.
Nice.
That's my boy, Ronaldo. And
Right.
look, I'm not afraid to be bad, and that's what I do here. Now let's switch gears, though. Let's talk about having a good time. And of course, we were talking about Tucson Comic Con, how they're taking over the TCC. Before that, though, there's a huge event that we're super excited about and been celebrating since they announced it, because we have a national championship game that's in our backyard, and we have it for the next 3 years. And if we don't show out, then they're going to be like, well, we'll never do that again, right? But Tucson's always complaining about things to do in Tucson.
Yeah.
Well, we got a nationally broadcasted game. It's the Super Bowl of arena football.
And it's the first nationally broadcast to happen out of the TCC.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we could all be famous together because the whole country that tunes in on, Saturday night. It's at 7:30 we'll be able to see us and at the TCC. And if you ever have been to indoor football or checked out the Sugar Skulls, it is like a super exciting, like adrenaline action packed game, unlike anything else that you've seen before. It's the NFL meets the NBA.
I say NFL WWE because you're like in the drama, you're in the action.
Yeah.
Look at the last game that we went to. I got pummeled. I mean,
God.
I still, the bruise is barely going away. Like you are in it at these
Krystal
games.
had a player that was coming in for the touchdown catch land on Krystal.
Oh, yeah.
Anything for the gram. You should see the picture. The still is me smiling. Like he's not even 5 feet from my face. And I have a grin, not knowing that I was going to get pummeled to the floor.
The
It's
touchdown
on your
didn't even
page?
count.
And then the touchdown didn't even count. Yeah, I made a reel about it because it's
There was a-
hilarious. The footage that Yas sent me of me actually getting hit is like the best.
I saw the replay on the video board on the jumbo. Okay.
They slow-mo'd it?
Yes. And it's me in the background going,
The photographer on the side comes in and swoops and starts just snapping pictures because it was like in my face. But that's what this game is. That's what the IFL brings is like, you're going to catch a player or you're going to catch a ball. Please throw back the player. You can keep the ball.
keep the ball.
Yeah.
We want you to stick
we didn't
around
bring
for
the
that fun. Oh,
balls. They're so cute.
You
they
guys
have
got cute
official-
balls? That's amazing.
I'm actually
Big
can,
and little.
Can you put that on my resume?
Yeah.
We got cute and little balls.
They're
Big
Tucson
balls
balls that show the sunset. Very much captured what we love about our city. Tucson has some beautiful sunsets, but
Some of the best in the world.
what we're excited about with this game, and I know what Yas mentioned, is that for a second, without any teams being involved, right? The Rattlers, the Sugar Skulls, Naz, none of those teams are involved in this game. So what do we get to highlight?
Yeah.
We get to highlight Tucson.
Right.
We get to show the rest of the world, the country, just how cool our little pueblo is. So that's what our goal with this game was, is really just highlight how cool of a city is. You know, Comic Con's going to be there. Old Tucson's going to be there. Visit Tucson's going to be there. Arizona Bowl's going to be there.
Yeah.
So for us, it's the opportunity to be like, oh, you don't want to come here in the summer? Look what we have.
We have
right?
swimming pools and indoors.
Thank
we got
you.
central air conditioning. We have,
AC.
yeah.
Everything is indoors.
Easy,
Yeah,
yes.
that's been the one question, right? Yes, people
Yeah.
are like, is this indoors or not? And so, as we've been putting it in bold print, like everything is inside.
Well,
The
that's-
theme is indoors. I thought you knew that this was indoors.
I don't read notes.
Well,
so
clearly
yeah,
you
I
don't
was-
listen either because I
know,
said it to you.
I know. Well, you said it and I forgot it. But yes, the tailgate party that we're going to be broadcasting live at is all indoors as well, which I was super excited because I was, going to be prepared to like spray tan and wear shorts and stuff. And like now I could skip that, wear pants, look cool, feel cool inside the TCC. Plus, they got tons of room in all those rooms. So where is the tailgate going to be? Is it basically where the Comic Con's going to be
Yeah.
in that opened area?
So
That's
it's very, very
amazing.
familiar in that space. So we'll have the concession stands open. There will be a beer garden. We'll have our vendors there. We'll have multiple DJs there as well. We'll have live performances. I mean,
Yeah,
Krystal's
from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mayday.
You think I'm joking? I am challenging you today to perform that song at the tailgate. Like
You want to ruin my day? You're gonna
Yes. I want to do it just to solely ruin your day. And you know what? Like I suck to my audience on a regular basis. It's time for me to suck in front of other audiences as well.
What better
And-
backdrop too, right? You'll be surrounded by mascots hyping this terrible song
Yeah.
up. Like, let's go.
Well,
like a music
terrible,
video.
terrible. We'll be the judge of that. In fact, actually, let's keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. Maybe I could give you like a little sneak peek of what this song may be if I could whip it together here in the
I'm
next
fine.
10 minutes.
It's okay.
It's happening. It's all right. Join us on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan. Or don't. Or do. All right. So I'm going to try to do that right now. Let's see what we can whip together.
Include the teams:
Yes.
Vegas Nighthawks, Green Bay Blizzard. What are their mascots' name again?
Bruiser and Risk.
I got it.
Bruiser and Risk.
And I got to get a fire beat. So while we get ready for that, earlier this morning, Yas and I did this. Check it out. What did we do? I don't know.
The
Did you get caught self-loving by your mom?
Awkward. It is awkward.
Did you do something that got you fired from your job?
I just get stupider.
It's fun being stupid.
Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your pain. Call 600-KFMA right away.
I promise we won't embarrass you.
Because Beef Vegan presents F My Life. F My Life. F My Life.
Yes, it's time for another edition of Your F My Life. These are unfortunate situations. Email to me at beefvegan@kfma.com. Subject line FML. But of course, if you have an F My Life you care to share on here, you can give us a call at 600-KFMA. That's 605-362. And if we agree your life is F, we'll hook you up with a pair of tickets for the IFL Championship game going down this Saturday at the Tucson Arena. It's Green Bay versus Vegas, a nationally broadcast game. We'll be talking with Krystal Soto about all the tailgating activities, the indoor tailgate, and what to expect for the festivities today on the podcast broadcast. We're also going to be talking with Carrie from Tucson Comic Con. We'll be giving away tickets for the Comic Con at 8 o'clock this morning. So lots of stuff to look forward to here. But first email sent to me by Ashley yesterday. Now, Ashley's last name is spelled Semon. Okay. So how would you pronounce that?
There's got to be a missing, like a silent something.
It's so funny, too, because it ends with this. And the reason why I even said her last name is because of how it ended. But she said, Beef, my husband's appendix ruptured and the hospital didn't have a cot or recliner for me. I ended up sleeping on the floor for 3 days and messed up my back. I was hobbling down the hall, and the nurse thought I was a patient trying to leave. F my life for Ashley.
Yeah. Oh, only because you were sleeping on the floor. That is gross.
Yes,
That's
in the
so
hospital floor.
gross.
And it messed her up so much that she looked like she was a patient. And what a ride or die for her husband as well.
Yeah.
You know, he's in the hospital because his appendix burst and he did not leave his side. I think that's super sweet. I'm definitely going to say F my life.
But she got a bed.
No, she didn't.
Oh, I was like, if she's a patient, maybe they gave her a room.
Yeah. Charge her like $10,000. And then she signs off with her name and with her first and last name. And she said, also, my last name isn't pronounced Seaman, but I've stopped correcting people. So she didn't tell me what the correction was. So I just had to assume. And so a double ride or die. I've never not met a wife. I've never met Ashley. I don't think I have. But I've never came across a woman who's more ride or die for her husband. Not only did she sleep on a hospital floor for 3 days and not leave his side, she accepted the last name Seaman for the rest of her life. That's love, Yas. That is love. You can't tell me Ashley doesn't love her husband. There's no world that I would even believe for a second. This might be Ashley right here. Let's see. Rock 1 2.1. Who's this?
This is Trevor.
Oh, okay. Not Ashley, but what's up, Trevor? You got enough of my life for us?
Oh, yeah, I got enough of my life for you.
Go for it.
So, let's see. So I take a family, I take a trip up the mountain, Mount Lemon, the cabins up there.
Oh, yeah.
My wife, and it's middle of winter, you know. I take about 100 milligram edibles.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
Before you drive up there.
You know, at the cabin.
At the cabin.
No. When I get up there at the cabin. We're just chilling at the cabin, you know, hanging out for the night.
Absolutely.
And I fall asleep with some earbuds in my ears. I wake up to go to the bathroom. Forget that I have the earbuds in my ears. I'm blasted out of my mind, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And I fall. I just get up and just tumble over like a tree, right? Just straight forward. I knock myself out on the cabinet on the dresser, face first into the dresser, you know, knock myself out. Apparently I'm just sitting there with my eyes open, just staring at my wife, not saying a word, you know. I broke my ankle. I didn't realize this until I got, so she's just like trying to talk to me. Hey, wait, you know, what's going on? You know, she calls the cops. Hey, he's not waking up. He's just looking at me. You know, I hear police, you know, and I snap out of it. Oh, I'm fine. I hop up, you know, I talk to them. Hey, everything's okay. I just, you know, whatever, you know, I hit my head on the dresser. I'm fine.
Yeah.
No problem. I get to the bathroom. I realize my ankle's messed up, you know. I can't get out until the morning, you know, we're snowed in, you know, I have to, you know, hobble my way through the ice and snow and get to the emergency room, and they tell me my ankle's not broken. So I'm walking around on it for about a week with, ice and whatever, and then finally get some x-rays from a specialist, and sure enough, it is broken. So, yeah, concussion, ankle, all of it.
All because the edibles and the AirPods that were still in your ears. Now, they were, like noise canceling or something? You didn't realize they were there, and then it kind of threw off your balance?
Yeah, I fell asleep, like, listening to music or whatever, listening to a story or something like that. I forget music or something like that, or podcast or something.
Right.
And so I guess it threw off my balance. I wake up all.
I'm pretty sure the 100 milligram edibles what threw off your balance, and not being able to hear really didn't do much on top of that. But yeah, I gotta. I mean, the whole thing is just one mess after another. I'm looking at silver linings, like, oh, you broke your ankle, but you're snowed in. You could just rest your ankle in the snow, ice it down, so that's good. But no, I mean that's a super F my life, and you couldn't drive yourself back down. And of course, you spend money to stay in that cabin up in Mount Lemon as well, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Spend money to have a grand old time. Yeah, it's supposed to be a glorious evening.
Yeah. All right. Well, and let that be a lesson. Those 100 milligram edibles, dude, you don't need that much. Yeah. I mean,
no. That's enough for the weekend.
Yeah, just lick the corner of it. That's enough, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to say F my life. Is your ankle all healed now, dude?
Well, yeah, that was actually last winter, last February.
Nice.
And it just started swelling up again like a week or two ago.
Oh, no.
All right, we're back on, and without a safety net, we're going to do this.
Are you? Wow.
No.
This is how you know you're a true performer.
Yes, we're back. Rock on 2.1 KFMA. Yes, hype me up,
Hype
Krystal.
him up more than he needs to be hyped.
All right, here's the deal, okay? And I understand on the podcast broadcast stream, the audio might not be crystal clear on this, but it will sound pretty good on the radio. So Krystal said, well, you need to make a rap song for the IFL Championship game.
You listened right away.
Going down this Saturday at the Tucson Arena, and inviting everyone throughout the state of Arizona to join us for this nationally broadcast game. It's a big deal, but how big of a deal is it? Well, sometimes you need music to convey the message. Luckily, I got this little microphone right here. All right. All right. And so what I did was, I went to my ghostwriter and my ghost producer, and I came up with this little jingle. Now, I haven't even necessarily read through it. So I'm just going to perform it live for you on the air right now. And if it's great, it's great. If it sucks, that's even better. Okay. There will be no in between, Chris.
We're going to make it great. I promise you.
Yes.
We got the hype right here. I'm ready to mimic. Let's go.
Who is we?
All right. Luckily enough, I found a beat that I'm vibing with, and I think you're going to like it too. So without further ado.
Oh, here comes the echo.
Oh, yeah. Is that too much echo?
Yeah.
All right, maybe I'll just do it this way. Here we go. Yo. The Green Day Blizzard coming from the Midwest grind. They've been hunting this trophy. Every bullet they've lined fell found in 03 with conference crown. Respect regret. The plan, position bet. Vegas night, Hawks is still neat on desert scene, owned by the Knights, looking clean and mean. The Western champions, air raid offense on display. Randolph with the touchdowns, they refuse to sway. Two teams, one moment, championship raids. Tucson Arena rocking Saturday night in sight. Well, I'll get there.
Sure.
Hold on, it's coming.
It's coming. I can feel it.
All right, check it out. So, one trophy on the line, no excuses allowed. The Blizzard versus the Nighthawks about to move the crowd. Under bright lights, fans bring the roar. 7:30 p.m. kickoff, can't ask for more. Blizzard pushing hard, history on the mind. No ring yet in hand, but tonight they're gonna shine. The Nighthawks soaring high, grip match with muscle. Killer be killed, time to break out the hustle. CBS feed live, stream blazing bright, tailgates hopping to get the crowd hype. One trophy on the line, no retreat, no bail. The Blizzard or Nighthawks, who will prevail? Lights flash, arena throw, excitement overflow. Saturday night IFL, let the world know. Two teams, one champion, no excuses, no claim to crown right now. And deuces, I'm out.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
You know that was good, Yas Money. Give me some luck.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh,
you got
slow
a mini.
clap.
A little golf clap.
All right, well, all right, there you go. I did mess up a little bit of it, but there is your official IFL theme song. So go ahead and, Zell me that money, IFL.
I couldn't tell if it was like over Starship, over Ravine vibe. Like I was just riding it just like they are the like, oh yeah.
Oh, that was without any practice. So you get what you get.
Shocker.
What? I thought this whole time that's what I was getting.
Or whatever. Haters gonna hate. IFL is going down. Their championship game is Saturday in Tucson. You can get your tickets right now where?
IFL National Championship.com. You can also walk up to the Tucson Arena box office and get them there. Tickets. We need to fill this arena. Jazz and I have worked really hard to put together a great game for Tucson to highlight the city. And honestly, indoor football. Football doesn't stop here. This to me is like the culmination of like good things happening in the summer. So come on out. We want to see your gorgeous faces out there.
I love the yes. Show out, Tucson. We'll see you, and all of Arizona. We'll see you Saturday night. Let's hit the reset. Be back with your beef tip right after these words. Rock 102.1 KFMA. I was recording both, so that part is going to be on KWSS as well. And that's why I was like, Arizona. Show up, Arizona.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. And then how was the audio there? Was it terrible? But besides the performance, okay, I'm just talking about the actual audio.
It was good. It was fine.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you can't take a compliment now?
I can't take a compliment from you because I don't trust you.
Good. You should always be scared. I keep you on the edge.
Yeah.
She does. Yeah. I miss the echo, though. I would like to have a little bit of incorporation of your echo mic and regular mic.
It was too much. I know. Oh, well, yeah.
You need extreme. This is extreme conditions.
No, I did like the little echo on the side. It was a little extra.
Yeah, just a little extra. See, I'm producing on the fly.
No, I didn't. No,
it was like jazz hands.
Fuck. I knew you didn't like it. Jeez. There's no winning with you. IFL theme song. So, all right, we're going to wrap things up with a bow here in 4 minutes. And we'll have, I think, like 2.5 minutes on the air to get all our mentions out. And then are you going to be out there at the tailgate as well with like a tent set up and doing something for Tucson Comic Con at the IFL tailgate?
Tucson Comic Con will be showing up. Me personally may or may not.
Okay.
But we will definitely have our people there. We'll have a spot with the vendors. And to my understanding, we may be doing some ticket giveaways.
We are, yes. And we've tapped the performer of the hour to do our Comic-Con giveaways at the tailgate. So you are going to be...
Oh, me?
Wow.
Thank you.
I didn't know.
Pay attention.
I don't see any other viral hits coming out of the radio DJs
I don't see
here.
any viral hits, period. Trust me, I'm throwing everything against the wall. But... yeah, I don't know if that will be the viral hit, but I'll re-record it when I'm, I'll light some candles and set the mood and really get into my inner MGK. I'll pick a genre, whatever genre he's doing this week, and then really lean into it. Some accents.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like, you know what I love? Oi. Yeah, there we go. See, look at that. Oi, 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 oi.
I don't like that.
Oi.
Oh.
Yeah, see, you like when I go lower.
It literally sounds like the voice of God.
Yeah. Oh,
see, Krystal said she needed some assistance. Hosting,
I'll be around. So if
for the actual game.
Yeah. Oh, but I did as a bit one time. Utilizing something like this was your inner thoughts, right?
Yeah.
So I would have like
ready. I'm gonna look into the camera and you do my inner thoughts.
Okay. All right. Ready?
I like it.
Oh, you gotta start talking. No, what I did was I would have my my co-host read a news story, and then I'd slowly bring her back, and then I'd just say like my ADD, and then I'd start just saying random thoughts of what's going on my head. I'm like,
all right.
I wonder if I fed my.
So
dog.
Tucson, I need you to come to the TCC this weekend.
The underwear I'm wearing.
So I can.
At this point, it's just like a skirt. Hey, keep talking. This is the inner thoughts here.
So please come to the TCC this weekend. We've got the IFL Championship game, and that kicks off at 7:30. We have the Vegas Nighthawks, Green Bay Blizzard, and we will have all the mascots. We will have so much fun. We have a tailgate before that, completely free. Tickets are cheap. You can get them at the box office. Avoid the fees. So come on down, show up, and if you don't show up, Beef is going to have to sing another song.
All right, that's enough. That's good. That's good. I should have wrote that bit down a little bit better, but going straight to boner jokes in underwear. So,
So you could do that with my face as you're zooming into me watching you perform, and then you just do the.
Well, the thing is, while
Does
I'm
he
performing,
really?
I'm already like multitasking so much. I'm reading the lyrics. I'm mixing
No,
down
I'm
the
saying
beat.
like after, like post, like.
Oh yeah. No, trust me.
Master ventriloquy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Then we'll have you.
ventriloquy.
We'll have you at Comic-Con.
I'm French too, so.
Shut up.
That was fancy. I like that. All right. No, but for Mari's face, like your face was at least somewhat accepting of what was happening in the moment. Mari could not hide her disdain and just like
She starts crying.
it kind of like it was bad. And so we only played it once. The audio wasn't great. And I did like record. So I have to mix down that audio. I might just put it out just so I could keep doing zoom ins on her face because it just, makes me feel like I should have retired or stay retired. I used to rap and I retired.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Could you tell? Yeah.
The hidden lore.
I know. And I'm just another rapper who's on a rock radio station. And it happens all the time.
I don't know if I should be mortified or impressed that you used to rap.
You should be thankful that he used to, and
First
he doesn't
off, okay,
still
Rock
do
won
it.
2.1 KFMA. That's not true because in the 90s I hit, and I would win rap battles before 8 Mile came out.
How old are you?
Before 8 Mile. How old do I look? All right, that's all we're gonna say. All right, that's.
I mean, maybe this is the sign, right? Maybe this is a sign to tell people if you're listening and still have a rap career, we need plumbers. Electricians.
Yes, we do. That is excellent. All right. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today, but we've had a lot of great information that we've shared for both the events that are coming up, the IFL Championship game, which is going down this Saturday, and of course, the Tucson Comic Con, which is happening Labor Day weekend. Join us at the tailgate, and you may win tickets for the Tucson Comic Con.
2-in-1.
Yeah, it is a 2-in-1, and there's so much information being found. You can get it on our podcast broadcast, or just go to these websites. We'll start off with Krystal, the IFL Championship website to get these tickets are
IFL National Championship.com.
excellent. And Shelbie, for all things Tucson Comic Con, so people can get their tickets, they go to
TucsonComic-con.com
Right.
and our socials.
Nice. Yes. Make sure you follow them as well because they got updates each and every day. It's going to be great. Let's take over the TCC for the next couple weeks. Thank you guys so much for putting up with me and my musical endeavors and everyone listening. Rob Dash is up next. Tomorrow, we'll be talking with comedian Dan Soter on the podcast broadcast before his show at the Rialto Theater. And we'll continue to give away tickets for the IFL Championship game and Tucson Comic Con. Till then, Robin Nash is up next. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe. And as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish upon a side of beef, soon will come
Before you leave,
and to all your grief.
you got one more thing.